Welcome everyone to CWE Adrenaline. I'm Dave Petro. I'll be joined momentarily by Andrew Hustler Patterson, and this is the edition you don't want to miss. The CWE Heavyweight Championship will be on the line, a rematch from our 13th anniversary internet pay-per-view. The headline, Shaun Martens challenges the zombie killer, the champion, Mentallo. Let's go up to Dr. Marty with a call of our first match tonight.
Hey Canada, it's nice to meet you. We're Mary Brown's famous chicken and taters, started in Newfoundland almost 50 years ago. Today the secret's out, and we're coast to coast across Canada. Yep, that's our food you're drooling over. Made fresh from scratch in store. No fillers, never pre-formed or pre-breaded. Handcrafted, not machine-made. Real food from genuine people. As original as the island where it all began. Mary Brown's, honest to goodness.
It is with great sadness Canadian wrestling's elite and the Manitoba wrestling fraternity learned late last week that the iconic Caveman Broda has recently passed. Caveman Broda is a true wrestling legend in the province of Manitoba with 4 decades inside the squared circle that has left impressions and memories on multiple generations of Manitoba wrestling fans and multiple generations of Manitoba wrestlers he shared a ring, locker room, and the road with him during his tenure. Although a man of local great notoriety, Caveman Broda would get his just due and acknowledged to the entire wrestling world when credited by Chris Jericho in his first autobiography when he detailed in his first ever physical in-ring experience being at the hands of Broda while setting up a wrestling ring on tour. Over the years and even into his 60s, Caveman Broda would make reoccurring appearances in CWE's annual Blast from the Past Rumble to Remember, even at a time his body had to be detached from the medical tubes permanently connected to his chest to participate. He was not taking no for an answer and not sitting out when the rest of the boys reunited for the annual event each year. Anyone who had interaction with Caveman Broda definitely has a cherished memory to go along with it. On Friday, April 1st, Canadian Wrestling's elite will honor our fallen friend and brother with a 10-bell salute prior to the start of the 2022 King of Transcona event at Rookie Sports Bar. We're off and running on another tremendous episode of CWE Adrenaline. I'm Dave Petro, joined once again by Andrew Hustler Patterson. And Hustler, we're kicking things off this week with a tremendous CWE 123fruit.ca Hardcore Championship match. The challenger, the Pimp Daddy, Rick Matthews, coming to the ring.
What a character the Pimp Daddy is, a mainstay here in CWB for a number of years. And he comes with a lot of experience, a lot of skills, and of course, that pimp stick.
Wow, this is the first of 2 championship matches tonight. The CWE Championship going to be on the line. The Zombie Killer, Mentallo, has another rematch with the headline, Shaun Martens, right here on CWE Adrenaline. It's going to be tremendous.
It certainly will be, and I'm sure Kevin Cannon will be hoping that the headline Shaun Martens can get that goal because, as we saw last week, it did not go well for the Cannon Corporation in tag team competition, and frankly, the corporation is in shambles.
Well, we saw that. It's been a week right before our eyes. Last week here on CWE Adrenaline, we witnessed the breakup, the firing of AJ Sanchez from the Cannon Corporation. He was just beaten down by the Boston Bruiser Kevin O'Doyle as Kevin Cannon, the mastermind, looked on in glee.
Yeah, and I'm sure we'll talk about that more a little bit later on, but this is all about hardcore professional wrestling, and the Misfit came equipped with pretty much everything in the tool shed, Dave.
The Pimp Daddy brought his cane, and that's a formidable weapon, but I don't think it's any kind of a matchup for Mike Mission as he tosses the chair right in the midsection of the Pimp Daddy, and he's not mopping the floor, but he's got the wet floor sign and just hammers him across the back.
Yeah, wrestling purists will want to turn away from this one. This is going to be anything but scientific, Dave.
He's got that chair up, he's just hammering
Rick Matthews, this match has just started, and Rick Matthews just took a tremendous shot to the top of his head.
What do we have here? We've got a garbage can. There's a chair. There's
a plunger.
There's barbed wire wrapped stick.
Gatorade bottle.
I'm just gonna say it. You have to be a complete psycho to take part in one of these hardcore matches.
I've watched Mike Mission throughout the years, and it just gets wilder and wilder and wilder. This man not only dishes out the punishment, but he loves taking it.
Well, he just took a pimp stick to the dome. We'll see how he was able to come back from that. Pimp Daddy.
That's a stapler! That's a stapler! He just...
I was about to say you can't do that, but in fact you can do that in a hardcore match.
I don't think there's anything you can't do. Oh, comes back with a hard garbage can. And that's not that crappy old aluminum you find in the back lanes. That's new fresh aluminum. That hurts. This is... back body wrap. A wrestling hold.
What? Did not expect that coming from the Pimp Daddy, but sometimes you gotta get in the unexpected in an actual scientific wrestling.
Oh, is that the plunger? He's got the plunger. Good grief! I think that plastic part is just what's on Mission's face.
Ow! That was just an 18-24-inch weapon. Cookie sheet?
Yep, I think so. He's not bacon. Comes off the ropes. Boink. Oh my goodness! Good grief! Oh, there's a wet floor sign again. Whap!
Oh God! This is painful sitting here watching it right now, and he's back to the pimp stick, the weapon he likes the best.
Takes him down with a suplex stick maneuver. 1, 2.
Pimp Daddy looking good, and he is so close to grabbing that hardcore championship, the CWE 1, 2, 3 approved.
Now, not like I've been around a lot of members of the Rick Matthews profession, but most of them have been pretty tough, the ones I've met.
Well, you sort of have to be. You do your business on the streets in that line of work, Dave.
Allegedly. Like I said, I don't really run into many of the guys.
Well, maybe it's an internet operation, I'm not sure.
Could be. Hard shots by that garbage can on the back of the CWE Hardcore Champion, the 1, 2, 3 approved Hardcore Champion. The Misfit Mike Mission, and Pip Daddy is in control of this one.
Yeah, well, this one is anything but online. This is live in the flesh, and this could get bloody by the time it is over.
Oh, that's a paint roller wrapped in tacks! Ay, ay, ay!
Sadistic! Only the Misfit would come equipped with that.
I wonder what you're painting with that. Oh, what is this? Is it... Ouch! I can't bear to look! Just cranking the Pimp Daddy.
And a cheese grater.
I'm having pizza for supper tonight. Hard back with that garbage can in the back of the Pimp Daddy, Rick Matthews.
I'm simply speechless. This is... Oh, and now the Pimp Stick on the Pimp Daddy.
And he's just going to choke him with it right in front of our broadcast vantage point. Dr. Marty right in front of us getting pictures. Get out of the way, Doc!
Misfit to the ref. What do you want?
What did he get? It's tongs! It's salad tongs!
Oh, the Pimp Daddy's serving up something.
Oh! Yikes! You don't find that at the salad bar?
No! In a million years, the tongs to the jewels.
The bat wrapped in barbed wire, he just cranks the Misfit with it.
What a move over the shoulder!
Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Mission able to kick out at the count of 2.
How tough do you have to be to kick out after taking a barbed wire bat to the dome, Dave? This is unbelievable.
Cookie sheets, chairs, pimp sticks, paint rollers.
Don't forget the cheese grater.
Cheese graters. Oh, look at this. Oh, just plants the Pimp Daddy down. You got to hand it to Mike Mission. He still knows some wrestling maneuvers. And among all the chicanery, pushes the Pimp Daddy. Oh, gets that stick that's covered in barbed wire. Puts it down. Oh, my goodness. Remember what I said about he loves hurting himself, too?
Oh!
1, 2, and 3. Still your CWE 123 approved.ca Hardcore Champion, the Misfit, Mike Mission.
What an incredible hardcore match.
It hurt just watching that. I couldn't imagine being one of those competitors.
Nice man in the CWE.
The CWE returns to Saskatchewan. We start a big tour April the 6th in Yorkton.
CWE back on the road. It's going to be unbelievable, Dave.
April the 7th in Prince Albert. April the 8th in Saskatoon.
And the 9th in the city that runs with fun, Regina, Saskatchewan.
Catch all the action when the CWE returns to your city. Promotional consideration paid for by the following: Popeye Supplements, 6 Winnipeg locations, Portage Avenue, Kenniston Boulevard, Narran Avenue, St. James, McPhillips, and St. Mary's. Promotional consideration paid for by the following: Popeye Supplements, 6 Winnipeg locations, Portage Avenue, Kenniston Boulevard, Narran Avenue, St. James, McPhillips, and St. Mary's. Mary Brown's Chicken with 14 Manitoba locations.
It's been too quiet around here. There's a huge void. We're really excited. I can't wait to hear. I can't believe it. Thank you for the support, and let's go.
Look who it is.
Good to be on with you guys.
The first thing I'm thinking is like Summer of Jack Daniels.
There'd have been a whole lot of people not going to work the next day.
I was just trying to enjoy a beautiful day in Winnipeg.
Nice new format you got going. I'm loving that background in the back.
Well, thank you for having me.
The following contest is one fall. It's for the CWE Heavyweight Championship. And it's brought to you by Popeye Supplements Winnipeg. Introducing first, accompanied by the mastermind, David Cannon. Here's the number one contender, the headline, Shaun Martens.
Dave Petro ringside, Andrew Hustler Patterson ringside, and this Hustlers for all the marbles, the CWE Heavyweight Championship, and there is the challenger, brought to the ring by the mastermind, Kevin Cannon, the headline, Shaun Martens.
The headline looking resplendent in that beautiful robe. He is ready for this incredible opportunity at the CWE Heavyweight Championship along with Kevin Cannon. He, of course, one of the remaining members of the corporation, which has been in shambles as of late, Dave.
We witnessed that 1 week ago, the breakup of AJ Sanchez and Kevin O'Doyle, the former tag team champs, and maybe Kevin Cannon will focus his efforts on capturing gold for the corporation with Shaun Martens, the headline.
Yeah, this ain't about the tag team division. This is about the greatest prize in CWE, the CWE Heavyweight Champ.
Our main event brought to you by Popeye's Supplements. Dr. Marty is about to introduce your CWE champion, and there he is, the Zombie Killer, Mentallo.
What an athlete Mentallo is, an incredible fan favorite here and around the world, Dave. And he looks pretty good with that CWE strap.
Former champ, current champ, two-time Elite 8 tournament winner, former tag team champions, belts held around the world, the Zombie Killer, Mentallo, your champion.
Let me just say one thing. Credit to the referee. He has been through a lot so far tonight. The fact that he's out here, he'll have his hands full, as will Mentallo, because we know Kevin Cannon's capable of anything.
Shaun Martens not even waiting for the bell. Sneak attacks Mentallo from behind. But you're absolutely right. The Cheetah Bear, Jude Dawkins, saving the referee from a fate worse than death when Kevin Chevy was just about to pummel him mercilessly. And speaking of pummeling mercilessly, Shaun Martens going to work on the champion. Mentallo hasn't even taken off his jacket.
No, and Kevin Cannon looking pretty excited the way this has started off. He wants that CWE Championship in Corporation HQ.
Shaun Martens, also a former HIW Grand Champion and a Central Canadian Champion as well, and now has his work cut out for him tonight, trying to dethrone our CWE Champion. And he's looking pretty good thus far.
Mentallo doesn't even have his jacket off right now. This is not the way you want a title match a title defense to begin, but headline strutting right now.
He's looking pretty happy about that. Just kind of rolls out Mentallo. Mentallo still hasn't even taken off his jacket.
He's just trying to get it together right now.
Just want to remind our great... Oh, no, I'm not going to do that right now. Look like the headline, Shaun Martens, is after Mentallo on our arena floor. He's going to... Referee says get back in the ring. Oh, it just smacks him down on that hard ring apron. And now, just taking a kind of some leeway with the count.
He's right there in the crowd.
And Mentallo's not sitting down, folks. He hasn't even had much of an opportunity to get his bearings yet. He gets tossed in the ring, and look at how happy Kevin Cannon looks.
He certainly is. Mentallo has just been under siege from before this match even started. He's still wearing exactly what he came to ringside in.
Sets him up, basically a little bit of a pose, kind of like the headline elbow there. 1, 2, kick out by Mentallo, who still hasn't got his jacket off.
Pretty cocky by the headline. You might want to work a little harder on that pin and just finish this match off and get your hands on that CWE Championship belt.
Just want to remind our great fans in Saskatchewan, the CWE is back on tour starting April the 6th in Yorkton, April 7th in Prince Albert, April the 8th in Saskatoon, and finishing up the Saskatchewan tour April the 9th. In the Queen City, Regina, Saskatchewan.
Incredible anticipation for the stars of CWE to make their way to Saskatchewan with 4 great nights of jam-packed action.
Go to our website, cwecanada.ca, our Facebook page, our Instagram account, our Twitter account, on how you can get tickets to be a part of all that action. And speaking of action, it's been all headline Shaun Martens in this one thus far, Husker.
I mean, they just completely attacked Mentallo before the match even started. They rang the bell, and headline has been in complete control from start right up until this point.
He certainly is. A couple of hard right hands to the side of the head of the Zombie Killer Mentallo, your CWE champion. But that championship looks in jeopardy thus far in this one. And I may have spoken a little too soon as Mentallo comes back with an elbow but gets met with a clothesline by the headline Shaun Martens and just goes back on the ferocious attack.
Well, when you think of heart and you think of resiliency, you think of Mentallo, and he will need all of that tonight because it has not gone his way, and it seems like the deck is stacked against him.
One fall, 60-minute time limit.
There's the boot.
There he comes. Look at this. Comes back, charges out of the corner with a tremendous clothesline and levels the headline, Shaun Martens.
Mentallo is finally, for the first time since he came out, getting his jacket off right now, and it seems like he's got a little bit of momentum for the first time. Can he keep it going? That's the question.
The crowd is just on fire. Mentallo back to his feet. A couple of hard forearms to the side of the head of the headline. Comes back. Oh, he just was going to go off the ropes and just met with a tremendous suplex by the headline, Shaun Martens. Good grief.
Tell you what, I don't necessarily agree with the way he does it, but the headline has shown quite an arsenal of offense so far today.
2 count for the challenger. The champion able to kick out. And look at Kevin Cannon directing traffic, Hustler.
Yeah, one of the most egotistical men in the entire industry, Kevin Cannon. He likes what he's seen so far, and his protege, the headline, on the verge of bringing the CWE title to the Kevin Cannon Corporation.
And really, he has been in control of 95% of this matchup. The headline, Shaun Martin, after that dastardly sneak attack on the Mentallo. And now looks like he's going to get him up for a suplex. Mentallo fighting his way out with a couple of hard right hands to the midsection. Met with a big forearm to the back and gets him up. All the blood rushing to the head of Mentallo. And what goes up? No, bounces him. Oh, the added leverage.
What a move by the headline.
Like it or not, that was a tremendous suplex and gets a 2 count.
I thought that was it. I thought we were seeing a title change right then and there, Petro.
Timekeeper had the hammer on his hand, was going to ring the bell. Looked like he thought it was finished for curtains.
I think the fans did as well. There was just a deadly silence, a fear that Mentallo was about to lose the belt. He's in trouble right now.
Of course, the first time these two met on our 13th anniversary show, that match didn't settle anything in this feud. And of course, the headline winning the tremendous 50-man Rumble to remember.
What a performance that was.
Yeah, it was kind of a scam, though, because Mentallo should have won that match, but the referee was preoccupied with some brouhaha outside, allowing the headline, Shaun Martens, to come back in, and referee turns around, and there's him standing there, minding his own business, I guess, after the dastardly deed was done, and he was your winner. Of course, there's no replays in wrestling.
Yeah, no, they didn't go up for a booth review in CWE there. But you know what? Hey, credit for him for getting the job done and getting that title match. 50 men's 50 men, Dave.
The old days, they would have referred to Stanley Blackburn in the championship committee of the AWA. But that's the old days. That's much, much different here in the CWE. And here comes Mentallo. Look at the drop kick.
What distance, what air on that kick.
But Mentallo has absorbed a tremendous amount of punishment in this one, and he's not able to immediately capitalize on some of the damage he's done to the headline, Shaun Martens, and now he gets back up and goes back in. Oh, good grief. Couple of big stiff kicks.
This is the Mentallo we know and love here in CWE.
Oh my, super kick right underneath the chin of Shaun Martens. And look at this. Oh, delivers another stiff one. Hooks 2. All right. Hooked the arm right on those ropes. He was too close to the ropes.
We could feel that kick. The fans at ringside can feel that kick. And you could certainly see that Kevin Cannon could feel that kick.
Shaun Martens bails out. Mentallo getting more energy from this crowd. Oh, here he comes. Out he goes. Another stiff boot to the headline, Shaun Martens.
Got more on that than I think you thought that he did. Pushed him all the way back, right near the entrance stairs here at the CWE Arena.
Hard chop right on the floor. The referee getting a little leeway on these guys. Mentallo tosses Martens back into the ring. And here comes the zombie killer on the attack. Gets back in. Comes up. Oh! Stops that suplex attempt. And comes back with a huge clothesline. Referee right on top of the action. Mentallo, the headbutt, comes back. Martens with the forearm. The two men duking it out right in the middle of the ring.
Cannon always seems to be just on the verge
Chirping
of
the referee.
sticking his nose in this match.
Chirping the referee in the middle of the match. Trying to cause a distraction. Here we go! Pile driver!
Oh my God! I thought that was outlawed!
Right in the middle of the ring. 1, 2, and... No. Martens able to kick out at the count of two.
Did he kick out?
Oh, look at this. I think Mentallo's pointing at Kevin Cannon right now. No, he's pointing to the turnbuckles. He's going up to the second one. Oh! Mentallo gets out of the way. Martens now come back with a power bomb of it. Oh, running power bomb.
What a move by the headline. Could this be it?
1, 2. Oh, Mentallo able to kick out.
Heart of a champion right there, Dave. I thought that was it.
I've heard if Mentallo's sound asleep and you come up to him and go 1, 2, he will lift the shoulder. Look at this! The referee being distracted once again by it. And look at this! Martin's got the belt! He's got Mentallo's belt! Referee can't see anything because Kevin Cannon is distracting him. Referee, turn around! Oh no! This can't happen this way! 1, 2, oh! Mentallo able to kick out.
How did he kick out? I thought that the belt was pretty much in Kevin Cannon's hands.
Unbelievable. Kevin Cannon creating that diversion. The belt smacked him. Look at this. He's going back at the referee. Oh, he just smacked the referee. He just smacked him. What the heck? Now he's putting himself into the match. We got no referee.
Should be an automatic DQ from where I'm sitting, Dave.
Both men beating down on Mentallo. The referee reeling from a hard right hand from Kevin Cannon. And now what are they going to do? This is a 2-on-1 assault. Ducks the clothesline. He pushes him into his man. Oh, super kicks the mastermind. Ducks the clothesline and a kick to the face of Shaun Martens. Turnabout is fair play. And Mentallo just steps over the referee and delivers a boot. 1, 2. Successful title defense. Incredible. Oh my word. The odds were stacked against them. Cannon and Martens. But Mentallo beat both men and retains the CWE Championship.
And you know, it should have been a DQ anyways, but that right there is the heart of a champion. Mentallo getting it done, a 1-on-2 situation, and he still has his hand held high.
And Kevin Cannon hasn't moved. The referee now rolling him out of the ring. And there is your champion, the CWE champion, the zombie killer, Mentallo. What a match, Hustler.
Unbelievable performance. Mentallo continues to prove why he is one of the most respected names from coast to coast and around the world in this business, and a man worthy of holding the CWE strap above his head.
On behalf of Dr. Marty and Andrew Hustler Patterson, Dave Petrosing, good night from CWE Adrenaline.